Oh my gosh. Crappy, you know what? You've been dancing here all day. I know that you are obsessed with Lord of the Rings. Go and play Smite's freaking video game, okay? I don't need you here, Crappy. Get out of here. Because we have a GM coming in. You know, I was at a furry convention. I don't think this is a furry, but he sure looks like one. Say hello to the GM for the game today. Polk Kitsune. Polk, come on in here. Let's chat a little bit. Let's talk about games that you may have. What is that?
Honking, honk, honk.
Oh, you're honking. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Hi.
Hey. Yeah, how are you doing, Polk?
Great to be here. Great to be here.
Oh, I thought you said I agreed to be here, and that was where you're ending it.
I mean,
I agreed to be here.
Yes.
Period.
I sure did. There's a reason here.
Yay.
We have to get some great games, great times, happy fun times.
Yay, happy fun times. Okay. So, Polk, I just got back from a furry convention. It was really good. There are always a lot of foxes. Heck, the avatar that I use here is a fox. And I'm like, I don't know what Polk is. I think Polk is just a nerd.
Why, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Okay.
Good question.
However,
I haven't explored how much furry it is here. I'm in the percentile cases in there. I'm just not at the dangerously furry yet.
That's probably for the best. Don't get dangerously furry. That's for later. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. With that said, like, Polk, I feel like you're doing fan service with this game. Okay. Maybe. Okay.
I wanted to get this happening here while the trend was still great.
Okay, so, what do you have for us today?
Alright, well, you see, the last time I tried to hire a celebrity here for this, I asked for Robocop and we got Inspector Gadget. So I tried to go with the better odds here and go pick somebody new, somebody fresh. So I looked up this new little star here called Jack Anubis. And, well, they were pretty eager to come in here. Unfortunately, their last little gig here, they got shot at a lot. They were put into the cold machine. So I decided to put them into the wash. Okay. And they shrank. Yeah. So I may have unjacked Anubis.
Oh, no, unjacked Anubis.
Exactly. So that's why our players this time are getting Anubis 2 for the PlayStation 2.
Anubis 2, or as the developers claim, Anubis II, because it's not a sequel to anything.
No.
The players will have 1 hour to try to get through as much Anubis 2 as possible. Whoever does, of course, takes the victory. Whoever doesn't will only get 2 points, but will still stay in the tournament. I personally, I'm personally here rooting for everybody, especially our new players, but it does look like we've got a zombie in the works here. We've got Jack Anubis in chat, which is always welcome. Thank you so much, Jack Anubis, for being here. I love your work, okay? Like ferrying people to the afterlife. The whole heart feather thing, that's so cool.
That's such a neat concept, Ancient Egypt sure knew what they were doing.
Yeah, Egypt, you're pretty cool. So, Polk, yeah, how have you been? Been playing anything fun lately?
I've been watching a few friends here play on Alan Wake. That's probably what Brian's going to be doing later tonight here.
Oh, sweet.
It's a horror game here that doesn't do much on the gore aspect as far as I can see here, but definitely has the environment, the feel of it here. It's been quite a watch on this.
Yeah. I've played a tiny bit of the first one, but really haven't gotten. I haven't even seen any of the second one because I want to save myself. I want to wait.
Complete the first one first before anything else. It kind of helps with everything in context.
Yeah, I do
for myself.
own it.
I've also. Otherwise, somebody also gifted me RZ.
Oh, yeah, Arzette.
Yeah. Oh, that's been such. I enjoyed it so much I completed one game in one stream. Whoops! I may have got a little too good.
You finished Arzette in one stream? Aw, that's so cute.
Yeah.
I want to play it. Okay, everybody, we had Arzette on Don't Make Us Bored, and it was a lot of fun just seeing how the game goes, just seeing all of the humor. Like, it really captures the spirit of Zelda CDI, and just making me super happy.
They knew what they're heading to here. They knew what their goal was, what the original game felt like, and they aimed for that here and aimed over the moon and certainly hit it.
Oh, yeah.
While making also the game a lot more controllable, since it has more than 2 buttons.
That's a little convenient. Hey, thank you so much for the sub. I know I'm like trying to capture stuff so that I can actually get the stream up, but I want to say thank you, you lovelies here. You're all absolutely cute. No, JK. I remember Twitch chat gets annoyed when we call them cute. Hey, uggos, how you doing?
Yeah, all that goes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna get in trouble today. I know it. Jacqueline Mednock, thank you for resubscribing. Lena LaFay as well. I thank you in chat, but thank you as well here. I very much appreciate it. And honestly, I think I'm just about set up when it comes to this. So let me go ahead and bring it. Oh, look, Yagamoth.
Oh,
look, the moth is dancing. Look at it go.
So cute.
Yeah. So, players/viewers, the players cannot hear me. If they can hear me, they shouldn't. Neitzel is welcome to come and join voice, though, if they would so desire. Otherwise, let me go ahead and get the audio up. The players are going to have 1 hour to try to make as much progress as they can, and obviously, whoever does will get first place and get 10 points. Neitzel, on the other hand, is what we call a zombie. The zombies do not matter, but we like to have 4 players anyway, and because of that, we're gonna see how you are able to do during this, what your thoughts are, if you're enjoying the game. I do not hear. Hello, Neitzel. Welcome.
Yeah, I just had to set up the mic properly. So yeah, I'm just here to relay what you feel as a player playing this.
Yeah.
Hopefully it will be nice.
Well, we do appreciate having you here because there are some things here that you can't describe just by looking at them. You gotta actually play them, and I look so forward to hearing your reactions.
Yeah, so I played like 10 seconds and that was already, oh yeah, I already understood why this is in Kusogrand8. So.
Okay, so I'm going to switch audio over to another player. I'm not getting it from Derby Goes for some reason, and that's fine. Like, welcome to Anubis II.
Unfortunately, the sound effects were history.
Shut up. That's stupid. That's a stupid joke. Welcome to my life where I'm like, okay. I'm trying to do setup here, and I'm insulted. I'm absolutely insulted. But that's okay. I hear some Anubis II music, not Anubis II, despite it clearly being written Anubis II.
I don't know what was the marketing idea on that one. Like, why?
I don't know.
And for those wondering, no, there is no Anubis 1. This is the only one.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Okay.
One is the loneliest number because there's something else than number 1.
Stupid number 1. I hate you. What a stupid number. Seriously. But yes, the tracking information has been put up in a pinned message over on the chat, and you are welcome to predict the winner of this match between Derby Ghost, Suki Gato, and Yagamoth. Now, a couple of these players have been around a while, so that is something to keep in consideration. But remember, just because somebody has done well in Kusogrand in the past doesn't mean that they necessarily will, especially since 3D platformers, not exactly something we have very often here in Kusogrand.
No. We also opened up the whole new console to our Kusogrand with the PlayStation 2 now available, so that's a whole new nightmare dimension for our players to experience.
The nightmare dimension. Ah! Well, I'm checking. It looks like the players are ready. Neitzel, as a zombie, are you ready to play?
Yeah.
Hey, Ziria, thank you so much for subscribing, and let's get rolling. Let me go ahead and share the message with them. I have an Excel spreadsheet so that I can just copy and paste my best of luck message and then get rolling. So what would be good emotes to spam? Obviously, anything Egyptian. Eyeballs are good. What else?
Orbs, the pyramids, of course, dogs.
Yeah, furry
scarabs,
trash.
Lots of scarabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Sand.
apparently today is furry trash day. We've got Anubis II.
Oh, God. Yeah, definitely.
As soon as I see movement in the spam everybody. Okay, get those emotes out. I want to see them appear on the screen. I'm going to start the timer as soon as I see movement after this beautiful load screen. What the crap?
Like I said, I'm Jack Anubis.
Yeah, he's still a little bit jacked. Like, you can tell that he's been working on that waistline.
Yeah, but he's
Timer?
definitely shrank.
Timer. Why are you not
Timer.
starting? I'm hitting the button. Oh, live split crashed. That's why.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a problem.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll start it up. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, so I'm a little bit behind with the timer. Thank you so much, Live Split, for crashing on me. Hey, if it gets a little bit close, then don't worry. We can go, like, if it looks like there's a lead change in the last 10 or 15 seconds, we'll go back and review. But with that said,
Exactly.
Polk, tell me a little bit about this game. What do we have here?
This one here looks very likely as if you're playing a Sonic game, except everything is a
Okay.
lot more slippery, to say the least. And the game is a lot more. It feels a lot more open, but also a whole lot more empty on it. You have a double jump, you have a swing of your cane, you have a shooting attack skin power up. And all you gotta do here is collect the 8 pyramid orbs to open up the exit. That include a stage. Sounds pretty simple.
Yeah, that is fairly simple. Now, we do have a question in chat. Somebody is saying, aren't these games like 3 levels long? And I believe this one is a little bit longer.
About 6 or so. Also, there is also a score attack and timed attack and a hidden item attack version of the levels. So we have plenty of content for a race.
Oh, yeah.
Is this enough content for a $60 game? Then we may have a different discussion on that one.
I really hope that this was not sold for $60, considering that there are 3 games that are essentially the same game. This, Ninja Bread Man, and what was it, Rock and Roll Adventures? All 3 of them basically have the same levels, just different assets, you know? You know, that's a great way to make a game. You just take a game that you already made and you change the way it looks. Yeah, free money, everybody.
It's reusing assets. And seemingly this was Data Design's MO at the time. They usually did this kind of model here to just print out quote-unquote enough games to qualify.
Okay.
And if this looks also familiar, that shouldn't be on the PS2. This was also on the Wii, on the PC. And one magazine rated this game as the worst game on the Wii for the year. Ever.
Well, all of the players are starting to get into this match. As a reminder, stage completion is the first level of progress, followed by the number of pyramid orbs. That's right, pyramid orbs, because that makes sense. collected in said stage. If they're all cleared, they will start again in score attack.
Yes.
And the highest score will be the winning player in that case.
Yes, the score attack is pretty much the same thing as the base game. You still got to collect all 8 orbs to build progress, but you have a set score that you gotta match to, and that you do that by collecting random items that have been scattered all over the stage. It's exactly the same stages, same enemies, same everything, except you got some extra things you gotta collect. Random junk that you gotta find around the place.
Ah, gotcha. Well, of course, we have some wonderful GMs like both Neatsoul, who is playing as a zombie today, as well as Polk. I do want to give a shout out to the referees helping during this match. We have Hazel Shade 12, Sober Dwarf Taven, Jerry Eris, and in the wings, Nautilekta helping out. Of course, all of them love Jack Anubis. That's the important thing. I wonder if the referees are going to like Anubis II, though. You know, like, is the child as good as the father? I don't know.
Depends on how many push-ups he does.
Can you do push-ups in the game?
Not last I checked. He's playing the size.
Of course, I do want to remind people. Oh, I'm just a second. I want to remind people about how awesome Jack Anubis is, because he is definitely the mascot for our GMs.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay. If OBS crashes because I'm trying to pick a picture, I'm gonna be so angry. Nope.
Oh boy.
We're good. Yeah, here's Jack Anubis, okay? This is in the ref sheet. He showed up in a fantastic game that I can't remember the name of at the moment, because I remember Jack Anubis, as well as all of the referee hearts all around him. He looks like he's the new final boss of Undertale. Like, look at all those hearts.
Yes. He has all the souls. He will reshape the world.
Yeah.
Now,
Neatsoul, how do the controls feel for you?
It feels really awful.
Oh,
like,
no.
You don't notice it, but when you're actually moving, it feels like you have no controls over the camera.
Yeah.
Which is really well, I'm not used to these kind of things in 3D platform games. So it feels really terrible. Like right there, I'm trying to move the camera while moving and it just doesn't work. So you have to completely stop for the camera to move.
Yeah, it's definitely got camera staring at your butt vibes here. Like, totally.
Yeah.
Which is fine. You know, it's good to look at butts. I approve. Booties are great. Yagamoth just got a pyramid orb. And I just feel like I lost 15 IQ points saying that out loud.
Welcome to ancient Egypt.
Welcome to Anubis too, more like it. This music is so not correct for this game. I have to say.
Yeah, and welcome to one of the 2 soundtracks that the game has.
Oh
yeah,
no!
I don't think any of the stages have any different music. And you mentioned 2 other games, I believe, and I believe Ninja Breadman also uses the same music.
I believe so. I think Rock and Roll Adventures might use the same music as well. Look, they put minimal. They did a little bit of design, or they just bought a 3D level, put some different assets on it, sold a game, did the same for a new game, sold the game, did it for a 3rd game, sold the game. This is the game, by the way, is dedicated to the hardworking team that pulled together and made this happen. And by hardworking, what I mean is you probably gave them 3 weeks to make this game.
That's about right.
Yeah.
They already had all their old skeletons left. You all they had to do was pull off a Lego set and here, go have it.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah, it's these are some of the laziest games that I know of the PS2 era. It's kind of surprising, you know. Marthing, like, I could see this happening on Steam, but being an official release is just very shocking.
Oh, and I see Netsteel's about to enter the bonus stage.
Now, I do have to say one of the programmers for this was the head of programming for Billy the Wizard Rocket Broomstick Racing, which we've already had in Kusogrand8 this year.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no, what happened? What are the bugs?
I mean, yes.
What do you mean replay? I don't want to replay this.
So wait, is this a weird bug mini game that you have to do? Do you have to kill all the bugs?
Maybe? No, actually, no, that's not required. I don't think so.
It looks required. Because
There's
I
a
can only do
timer.
replay.
But no, because last I checked, I tried killing all of the bugs and it still did not complete, so, yeah, there's something else.
So can I just do return to main menu? Well, actually, don't tell me since the other people don't have the info.
True.
I know I would stay here for like forever if I wasn't discussing with you.
Yeah.
True.
Oh my gosh!
True.
Ah, the bug! It got you. Take that scare. Or you know what?
Is it
Why
bugging
not?
you by any chance?
God.
Is it what now?
Is it bugging him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fun story that I love to tell about Kusogrand8, by the way, everybody. There was one year that we were having a race, and one of the players' computer, like, streams just went offline, and we're like, oh no, probably Comcast or some crap like that. But then we got a message, like, a minute or two later saying, I'm sorry, my computer blue screened, and we're like, uh-oh, well, is it turning on? And they're like, no. And then a few minutes later, they're like, a bug literally crawled in my computer, fried itself on, like, the CPU, and my computer is dead because of a bug. Yeah.
Oh, a literal bug.
A literal bug.
Which I believe is also how the term bug started. The early computers, they didn't know what they needed to do here, so when bugs flew in and broke everything else, well, hey, guess what? You got a bug. Oh, and
no.
specific.
Come on.
Yeah.
No, not replay.
I mean, that is why they...
The menu is so sensitive.
How you have one heart and have to deal with all of this? This is...
Actually, you have two hearts, but you just get damaged right away when it starts.
You take damage right away? This is totally fair and well balanced.
Okay, looks like I can just wait for the end of the timer and press continue.
Yes! Yes, pretty much the goal of the bonus game is survive.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and blame the producer. Always blame management for lazy stuff, because usually game developers don't like to do asset flips, okay? People who are actually working on the programming and development side, they want to make something interesting for players, okay? They want to experiment. They want to, actually do...
They want to create.
Yeah, they want to create. And so I can almost never fault the developers because they're making what the management is saying. However, the producer, Stuart Green, you're on my list because you were the producer, and actually a lot of the times if the producers are not executive management, they're kind of stuck doing whatever the executives tell them to do as well. So not necessarily your fault, but I'm still squinting, okay? You also worked on pretty much everybody who worked on this worked on Billy the Wizard, which is not as... What about the project manager? Project manager? You worked on Disney Pixar Ratatouille, so that's cool, I guess.
Well, that's neat. Still a product.
Yeah, that's probably the best game in this list of games.
I believe there was some good stuff.
Also, yeah, let's just say I'm looking. He did the level design for Ninja Bread Man and for Anubis II, and I feel like you maybe didn't even need to hire him for the second game because you already made the first game. You know, the level design is the same.
Maybe for license reasons, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you gotta credit him, but like, I hope that you actually pay him again. If you're going to be using it, you better give him more money, developers, okay? Because I'm gonna wag my finger if you don't.
Waggle, waggle, waggle.
Yeah, apparently on Metacritic, this game has a rating of 19 out of 100.
Yep. A whole lot of places have rated this incredibly low. Everything has been miserable. The way I actually found this game was actually looking up a list of the worst PS2 game, and this popped up a few times. So, considering again, our rising star, Jack Anubis, well, I thought I had to.
I love it. Yeah, I'm looking. GameSpot gave it 15 per Metacritic out of 100. They said Anubis II is one of the worst games ever created and fundamentally broken. If you play it, you can never get back the 3 hours you wasted on this unique brand of torture.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay, so I think Suki Gato has made a little bit of progress. Neitzel is officially out of bounds. Well, that's how you take people to the underworld, just like that.
Indeed. Wow.
I was almost going to defend this game, but yeah, I mean, right away I get out of bounds.
You were so close to defending it, and then you got... here's the deal, okay? I don't care if you can get out of bounds in a game. I love it. Getting out of bounds that easily, maybe you should put a little more work into preventing people from doing that, but whatever.
I just fell in a platform game. I mean, that's kind of like the...
Yeah, if you fall normally... Yeah, in general, you should do it so... you should design a game so, like, maybe 1 out of 100 people will end up falling out of bounds. If you do that, you've done a completely great job. Heck, if you do it so that, like, only 1 out of 10 people experience a bug, you've done pretty well with modern game development. If you do it so that somebody does it within the first 15 minutes of gameplay and everybody is experiencing various levels of nightmare when it comes to this game, yeah, this was a rushed mess, and management should be crying, okay? Management, cry for me, okay? Also, I'm watching Derby Ghost get killed by these bugs. It sounds like whenever you get hurt, it makes party noises.
It makes a little yelp, yelp, yelp.
Oh no, that's just the music that sounds like party noises. Okay.
I mean, yes. Also, Tsukigato completed stage 1, went to the bonus level, and did what Netseal almost did, thinking they need to go back to the main menu, and did not complete a bonus stage, so they decided to go back to stage 1.
They have to play stage 1 again. No,
they don't have to.
Oh,
you can go back to the stage select and go back to the bonus stage. But because they found, I'm guessing they figured out they didn't need to complete the bonus level, and did not unlock stage 2.
I love that Derby Ghost is saying in Discord, this game is good actually, and I'm like, I would say that maybe the core of the game has some potential.
I almost defended this game, so...
Yeah, Neitzel also almost defended the game. Like, okay, Neitzel, what's your defense? Give me a little bit, okay?
Please.
Like, you you don't have to agree that it's a quote unquote good game, but give me your defense.
I mean, it's terrible, but at least so far I'm enjoying myself, you know? Like, I played other games on PS2 that were really bad and that were just really boring and completely broken. I mean, this game would probably make for a fun speedrun if someone wants to pick it up.
I have seen speedruns of either this or Ninja Bread Man or Rock and Roll Adventures, or possibly all three because they're the same game. So it's been done, and I do think that the people running the games have actually enjoyed the runs. Just because a game is bad doesn't mean that you can't enjoy it to some degree.
Indeed.
And I would say that this is objectively bad in a lot of ways,
yeah,
but
it's bad. It's bad.
It has some fun elements to it. Maybe some fun elephants.
The way you control and move around here also makes you very much feel that the game wants to be speedrun. Like, the movement here is pretty fluid, even if it is a little slippery, but it still feels like you can go fast for it.
Yeah, we do have a question in chat. Is there only one movement speed? Are you pretty much locked to a single speed?
Yeah, I'm just...
Yeah, if this is analog control, so if you just push it a little bit, you just start walking.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to walk. If you look at my screen, this is the slowest that I can go, and this is right away.
Wow.
Just a little bit more.
Yep.
The sensitivity of the controls is just terrible.
I will also admit that this game seems to be built on with the Havoc engine, which is the same engine they use for Sonic 06.
Oh,
the Havoc engine is a good engine. It's got some great stuff to it. It depends on what you do with that stuff. And honestly, Sonic 06 is one of those games that is objectively bad, but the speedrun is kind of fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Although there is somebody that is there is a revival project for Sonic 06, which is trying to redo it here and make it work better.
If they take out the loads, okay, it might actually be a fun for me, okay? I've never played it, but I also...
something they're working on.
I don't want to sit there all day doing nothing. So we have a quick update, by the way, from our refs that Yagamoth is in the lead, followed by Suki Gato and Derby Ghost in third. Neitzel doesn't matter because Neitzel is a zombie and is here for entertainment purposes only.
Indeed.
Are you entertaining us, Neitzel?
Well,
you went out of bounds. I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I mean, did the others manage to do that?
What you're doing at the moment here, the place is stuck. I was stuck there for a while, and it took me a moment to figure it out.
I imagine I have to go outside. The thing is that I'm like, do I really want to go all the way outside? But that's probably what I'm going to do, because...
You don't really want me to answer that, do you?
No, I don't want you to answer. The thing is that I don't know how to get outside, so... I'm kind of worried that I soft-locked myself, but at the same time, I'm not seeing a way. I don't see the temple with the final portal, so I imagine that's the way to get outside of here.
The mosquito's trying to get you. It wants to bite your butt.
Yeah, but the locking system is awful.
Okay. Suki Gato is back into the bug stage.
Yes, back in the bonus stage.
Okay, but you don't have to do the bonus stage.
You do. Otherwise, you don't unlock the next stage.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. So, Suki Gato likely quit out of the bonus stage, and or it's the next... I don't even know. I don't know anymore.
Bonus stage 1.
Klauth, thank you so much for all of those gift subs. You are amazing. Woo-hoo! What the crap?
That is amazing indeed.
Yeah, just so people know, this is my main gig right now, and with Justin being out of work, he has severance for a little while, thank goodness. So we have a little bit of a cushion, but it is still a huge help, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Derby Ghost looks like a bug got stuck in the corner, and Derby Ghost is clearing the bonus stage.
Indeed. And they are continuing.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
So,
Ooh.
what I would say, like Suki Gato is a little bit confused how to actually progress the levels at this point.
Indeed.
And I think that it is fair to say that Suki Gato is not soft locked. Like,
They're not.
in general, we require people to ask if they're soft locked or not before providing information. As this is round one and some of the players are new, though, we tend to be a little bit kinder, and I am fine if we pass that information on. Actually, I'm gonna say, FYI, you players are allowed to ask if they're soft locked.
Really?
And we'll say
Yes, really.
At least it looks different. I mean,
Yeah, you're supposed to push it the other way, but yes. But yes, you see now what needs to be done.
Yeah, I think Suki just does not like the bug minigame, which I don't really blame. Stupid.
Indeed.
It's a stupid minigame.
And part of me also wants to tell them at this point here, but our two other players did figure out they needed to beat the bonus game.
Yep. In general, if other players have earned information, we don't want to skew a match towards one specific player. So we, especially if somebody has figured out how to make progress in something, we generally won't tell people. But the whole "am I soft lock" question is something that we allow. As it turns out, the games that we have on Kusogrand8 are often not good. This is the quote-unquote bad video game tournament. Come on. Hey, Boatworm, thank you for that sub as well. Now, it looks like we're about 25 minutes into it. Derby Ghost has managed to get, I believe, into second place now that Suki Gato is stuck on this bonus game. That is not a bonus game. It's required. Okay, ignore the fact that it's called a bonus stage and consider it a required stage.
Yeah, it's just, you need to do it. You just need to survive it. Just go for the timer. That's
and there
it.
we
That's
go.
all.
Yeah,
Simple
running
as
around the edges is a good strat. This might do it.
that. Just need the initial dodge, and then you can get them in a pattern, and there you go. You've got every bonus stages from there all covered.
so something that I'd like to say is that this game has a how to play section. And the autoplay section never told us that you can actually move platforms. So, but it did say that every enemies were born in Egypt.
Yeah,
and
all
that's
of the enemies in the game were born in Egypt, just FYI.
That was the information that we needed, not how to clear the bonus stages, nothing like that.
Not required.
Just that, yeah.
Oh, it is wonderful.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do love that Suki completed the bonus stage with 0 points, and that was a high enough score to move on to level 2. So, good job. This game has so many stupid things. It's like,
I know.
it's like aggressively trying, like, not to. This is like, they're very trying not to be a good game. They're like, we know that this is junk. We know this is an asset flip, you know? We know that we put minimal effort into it. And congratulations, new top score, 0 points.
Keep getting on to the next level. Congratulations. Congratulations.
If they put this section in stage 2, I would have figured out that you can move the bridge a little bit faster. why put this here and not before?
Exactly. Rather than making you move a whole bridge, you learn you can move blocks about. That's how you make tutorials. That's level design 101.
Oh yeah.
No.
So everybody knows we do have more matches tomorrow. I do plan on streaming after this match a little bit, probably one sub choice, maybe two. But there are also GDQ submissions happening right now, and I am submitting. We're also going to try to have Kusogrand8 live at SGDQ again so that y'all can come and play in a live setting, and I fully plan on being there if we do that.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I wish I could be there. Yeah, I need to find a way. Find the time, a passport, and all that.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, yeah, getting a passport, going through all the loops for that can take a little while. Yeah. Hey, Stream Hatman, thank you for the raid. You know, I'm trying to think. I don't feel like Anubis' staff is going to be a decent weapon at all. Like, what the crap kind of staff is this? Like, a shepherd's crook?
So, the thing, and the how-to-play actually explained it, is that every time we kill an enemy, it gains in power.
Right.
But if we get hit, we lose power.
Yeah, you see that little bar in the lower left corner? That's how much power we've got. And once you get power enough, it'll take out enemies in a single shot. But until then, it may take about 4 or 5 shots per enemy just to kill them.
Okay.
It's slow.
Oh, I just saw he usually has an onk on it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. And for
Cross
some
of the
reason,
dead.
I saw something explaining the staff, but it's in the Roblox wiki. And I feel like... Actually, that might have better information than a lot of places. What's great, our city has a new library, and we went yesterday, and it was great walking around, seeing all the books, and then you get to the top floor where there are some computers, and there were multiple kids playing Roblox, and they weren't screaming, and I was like, these kids are the best. Look, they're playing socially, but still respecting, like, being mostly quiet in the library. These kids get all of my props, okay? Play the games that you want to play, everybody. Even if other people are going to make fun of it. I will make fun of Roblox, yes. But play what you want. Because, like, I would play Roblox, okay? Like, if I had a reason to. I don't currently have any reason to play Roblox, but I would.
In a moment. Indeed, there's been a whole lot of creative things that are done on Roblox, last I heard. So, yeah, there may be some good reasons for that, and some people might start their gaming careers thanks to something you did on Roblox.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you can create your own games in Roblox, that's really cool. A lot of them suck. Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of them are trash, but... At the same time, you know, it has the ability to give rankings to the different games that are made inside. It's got a lot of different, like, it's good for people who are not looking to make something professional, but to put something together for friends and for a community to try out. I love it. Oh, people here are saying that they would make fun of me for playing Roblox. Well, thank you, nerds. Guess what you're watching? You're watching freaking Anubis II. You're not even playing it.
You're just saying what these people have to suffer.
This is pretty good. Chat, I love you. Oh my gosh. I just remembered, like, because I've been traveling and helping with escape rooms, I did this last weekend, and it was fantastic. But then there was somebody who went and brute forced the final lock of the puzzle and opened it up, like, way early on during the escape room. And they're like, did we win? And I'm like,
kind of.
How did you open the lock? And they're like, you can hear the tumblers as you move it around. I'm like, okay, we're locking him back up. And they're like, do we win? And I'm like, you still have to keep playing. And they're like, but do we win? And I'm like, fine. Whatever. You win. Congratulations, you bastards. And I literally said that out loud. And they laughed and I laughed. And like, I love when I'm able to feel out the vibe of the players, that I can just sit there and insult them and everybody is cool with it. Like,
oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
they weren't mad or anything like that. They just fun. Yeah, we win versus Jamie. That's perfect. That's all. We win.
I think once I gave them acknowledgement, then they were like, okay, back to the rest of the puzzles. Let's get doing this. And it was a fantastic time. I love being able to be a dork and just mess a little bit with players and, match their energy with mine. So good.
Oh, that must have been so much fun.
I did call them absolute tools as well.
Randomizing running into the solution is still solving the puzzle. Technically true.
Yeah, with that said, because they hadn't completed all of the puzzles and, was one person who brute forced it, I don't think they lost anything. They just, one person had fun cheating the system, and then we put the system back, and then they worked within it. And I'm like, yay! Have the fun that you want, as long as it's not taking away from other people's fun. And the other people in the group didn't lose anything because we just locked the final lock again, and it was fine.
Exactly, they were able to go back and just go along with it here. No fighting, no thing like that. They still had fun along with that.
Yeah, they did want me to say that they had the fastest time, and I'm like, fine, you've got the fastest freaking time.
Congratulations.
Oh no, Evangelion. I love that scene though. They clap so much.
I can't help it. But how can I say this here? At that point here, congratulations, you solved this. Now please show me your work. How did you get to that point? And you don't go into the escape room just for the prize or just getting out. Sometimes it's just for the fun and solving the equation. It's about the journey. It's about finding out how things go. And sometimes you just... then again, I get a feeling they had more fun brute forcing this solution than actually finally solving the puzzle. They'll probably remember a lot more your reaction of calling them out like that than anything else. There
is way too much twang in this music. Do you think they had twang in Egypt? Oh, Jack Anubis, can you tell us, okay? Jack Anubis, how much twang was in ancient Egyptian music?
There must have been some twangs, you'd imagine. They must have had some string instruments.
Actually, is it funk?
Oh,
it's kind of funkalicious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sad Anubis. Hey, back to checkpoint. Oh yeah, I believe this is also a game where if you have your full hearts and you collect an extra heart, you get extra life. If I remember correctly.
Ooh, you need those. Actually, if you run out of lives, your progress probably resets for that level, right?
Yep, you boot it right to the menu and you gotta start all over again.
I know. Well, at this point, what it looks like, all of the players are on the same level, except Yagamoth managed to clear it, putting Yagamoth in the lead. Needsoul is technically in second, but doesn't count. Derby Ghost is in actual second, and Tsukigato in actual third. Needsoul, one thing that we find as well is when we have zombies come and play, oftentimes the stress is a lot less, things that we say can end up helping. I don't think we've said anything that's helped you, though.
I just zoned out during the the loading screen.
And there we go. Neat
Even
soul
though
moving on as
now.
well.
Yeah. There we go. To the bonus. To the bonus. To the bonus.
It's less a bonus stage, more a punishment stage. It's like, yeah, good luck.
Yep.
So Derby Ghost is trying to figure out this puzzle, and I believe is missing a key point. Move, like if you're able to move these towers underneath kind of the seesaw thing, moving them to a place where it'll hold the far side of the teeter-totter. That's going to be the helpful part. And Tsukigato has figured most of it out, not quite.
They figured out one side. Well, the thing is that they put it in kind of a reverse. They put this point that's supposed to be keeping the lift upside on the wrong end, while keeping the low side on the low end. So when they try to go to progress, it just falls over frontward.
Oh no! Bam, 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 bam. Well, that's okay. There's more pushing to be done. Push!
More pushing.
I sound like
You see,
like a doctor helping a lady give birth or something. Push harder! Push! Come on!
God. Push. This is how you get jacked, Anubis.
I was gonna say that's how you get pregnant, Anubis. Never mind. Can an Anubis get pregnant? I guess that's a question that we can answer in another stream. We don't have to worry about that right now.
A mental picture I did not need today, but here we go. Can an Anubis become? Nope.
You know, we need like more video games where you actually play Anubis and the game is actually good, because I can't think of very many games where you get to play the god of the underworld. Or
No, you get to fight him usually.
yeah, like La Mulana technically has Anubis. It's not a hard fight either. Just kill him.
Kill him, boy. There are harder things in La Mulana than death.
Yeah, Tsukigato still isn't quite figuring this out, and Derby Ghost is currently working on this tilt puzzle as well. You've got to swap the positions of the two sort of obelisks underneath. If Derby Ghost is able to figure this out before Tsukigato, that's going to be a change from I think between second and third. Yagamoth has a very clear lead though, and this, like, I usually don't think of Yagamoth as a strong 3D player. Yagamoth does a lot of 2D platforming, but at the same time, he's doing very well with this game.
Indeed. Figure things out here, making progress.
Yeah, Derby Ghost managed to solve the puzzle. Good job, Derby Ghost.
Progress.
And it does look like Tsukigato has the right idea-ish. Nope, gonna have to swap the position of those pillars. Is that a soft lock?
That is...
Oh, nope, you can push both of the pillars at the same time. Good. I was concerned.
The same. That would have been a problem. And now then it becomes a problem of lighting them up properly.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't have guessed that this studio would like figure out a way to not get a soft lock in this puzzle, but they did. Good job.
Look, we did not expect quality of this thing, but at least figured out that soft lock.
We've figured out that this game was indeed developed, and the person who got credited for level design, guess what? You managed to make a puzzle that doesn't break because somebody pushed things in the wrong direction. No, Suki! Suki, you're trying to go fast. You need to push the short pillar. Oh my gosh. Come on, the short pillar. Yeah, there we go. Now we got it. See, the players can't hear us. We can go ahead and shout, move the pillar, but they don't know, and that's fine. all of the players here are playing for our entertainment, you know, even if we do kind of joke about how they do with one aspect or another, it still is all in good fun, and I very much appreciate the time that they took out of their schedules to keep us entertained.
Oh!
No! Oh, that's not a huge death at all, though. Like,
Yes, but did the puzzle reset?
No.
No, thankfully. I thought I was worried for one thing that just before the checkpoint.
yeah, but the checkpoint was right before the previous checkpoint was right before the puzzle. So, oh no, I lost like 10 seconds. Oh, in
no.
speedrunning terms, I just committed a major sin. But when it comes to blind races,
complete
whatever.
Resets. Yeah, begin from beginning. Not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Ooh, can I
10
pass go?
seconds.
Polk, I want $200. Can I pass go?
If you can find out how that happens, please tell me. I'd like to know.
I don't know where go is. Where's go?
Another good question, please. Please, it's usually on the other side from go to directly to jail.
No. Get away from me.
Yes, Anubis' greatest enemy, bugs.
Bugs. You know, honestly,
Yes.
that sounds about right. Egypt, like, you know, it was kind of deserty, but also next to a river. I imagine mosquitoes probably killed a lot of people.
Yeah, I won't be in denial of that.
Shh, did you really?
Maybe?
Oh my gosh.
Maybe. Will I get my just dessert?
What does that have to do with mosquitoes? Oh, desert.
talking about the
Okay,
Egypt.
just desert. Okay, fine, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm just a little bloody funny.
I'm gonna-
a sucker for those kinds of joke.
Okay, I'm gonna banish you to go play Pyramid for an hour.
I'm good.
Okay, everybody, we found a way to control Polk. It's good. Yay. You just gotta find their weakness, okay? And your weakness is Pyramid for NES. That's everybody's weakness, as it turns out.
Now everybody's gonna know what Hippo's gonna make me play it. It's so it falls apart.
Yeah.
Oh no, please, not the wall. Not the wall. Not the wall either.
Paint the
These
wall.
people are trying to break me.
I like Flintstones for Sega Master System, okay? I've actually kind of done speedruns of that game. I don't know if I uploaded them anywhere, but I did some. The worst part is the bowling. Painting the wall is amateur hour, okay?
They made me paint the wall, Barney. They made me paint the wall.
It's Wilma made you paint the wall. Barney just wanted to bowl and then kick your butt.
I'm not sure which is worse, the fact that Barney wants to be in my butt, or that Wilma tried to prevent this. Ugh.
Yeah, Wilma's like, you know, I'm going to protect you from all of the shame of losing to Barney at bowling. Okay, just stay
I'll
home,
just
paint
get
the
to be a
wall.
loser painting. Yeah.
That was them.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
one exciting thing as well, just for people who are like interested in hearing, you know, I do know that I don't have my show on GDQ, but I'm getting to the point where I'm mostly over that, and I do want to still submit some runs, so yeah, if you are thinking of submitting a run to SGDQ, I believe submissions end tomorrow. We got a board game submission ready for that. And I'm very excited to try that out. And I hope it gets accepted. I really do. We've been practicing a lot.
What kind of board game would you speedrun?
As it turns out, the board game has a hard 10-minute limit. It's called Escape, the Curse from the Temple. You're trying to collect the treasure and escape. And And
interesting.
yeah, it's specifically built for speed and chaos, and I love it.
You know what? I appreciate those terms. Yes. Yes.
So it looks like Derby Ghost has beaten the level and is moving on to the bonus stage. The bonus stage of run around and not get touched by bugs. That's all that this game has for quote-unquote bonus stages that are required. You can't call it a bonus stage if it's required. Like, that's stupid, okay?
But you don't have to collect pyramids. You don't need to go orbs. It's just little something. Just gonna survive.
So
and what you get from bonus stages, never know.
We are having people show up in chat right now who are like, I missed the beginning of this game. What's so bad? This doesn't seem so bad.
Ooh,
how about the fact
this is me trying to move the camera? Like,
yeah, look at Neitzel's screen. That's as far as you can move the camera if you're moving, i.e. you can't. If you stand still, you can kind of move the camera, but it definitely has stare at butt syndrome.
The targeting system doesn't work at all.
Targeting is not functional. We've had out of bounds. This is also an asset flip. There are 3 games with basically the same levels. Listen to the music, and close your eyes and listen to the music. And if you think Egypt, you're wrong. This is not music for an Egypt-themed game.
Nope.
And then you have this bonus stage, which is mandatory. It's like if you die, you have to restart it. So
the bonus stage is mandatory. You must play the bonus stage. You must beat the bonus stage.
You must outrun the scarabs.
No, Neitzel, you died right at the end. Why? Neitzel.
I believe the whole game's only about 4 or 5 stages long. Well, plus bonuses.
Yeah, not only that, but it's got a 19 out of 100 on Metacritic. Ace Games, for example, said, forged from middleware obtained from the bowels of hell. Anubis II is a game with only the cruelest and most heartless of intentions. If for some reason this game finds its way into your home, witness as it engages your children or anybody else in a swift moment of neutrality before it throws its cloak and shows its true colors. Yeah. So basically, Eurogamer said, these are dross of the highest order, ripoffs at budget price. Yeah, if it's a budget game and it still is a ripoff, that's, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Anubis II for you.
Another little thing I spotted on some of the enemies, the little scorpions, they actually have projectile attacks, but you won't notice them most of the time because the needles are about as big, even smaller than Anubis' nose.
Oh, of course. Well, I mean, like, in reality, if you have, like, people shooting guns at you, you're probably not going to see the bullets flying around. That's not how it works. But bugs don't shoot needles.
No,
Scorpions don't shoot needles either.
They don't!
Yeah.
Exactly, you never see them coming!
Like, if it's a fantasy game or, you know, taking liberties like having pyramid orbs, that's right, then sure, whatever, like, you can go ahead and do that. But, you know, if your main character's bullets are this slow, you have to give people an opportunity to actually, like, react to what's coming to them, you know? Maybe it makes the game a little bit too easy if it's playable. Or
they really wanted to pad it out.
Yeah, they're like, we just gotta kill the player somehow, you know?
Sorry. The way I had to activate this thing is really stupid. I had to get below and just jump into it like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
FYI, Yagamoth is currently in the lead, followed by Derby Ghost and Suki Gato. Depending on how Suki does on the bonus stage, there is a possibility of moving up into second place. I don't see anybody beating Yagamoth at this point, just because Yagamoth is such a solid player. There is a possibility, but, you know, it's doubt.
We all have about 8 minutes left. The odds are not in the other's favor, but we've seen things before. Also, people are asking, yeah, no, there is no Anubis 1. There is only Anubis II.
Yeah, technically, it's supposed to be pronounced Anubis II, which would imply that this is Anubis, son of Anubis. Which implies that Jack Anubis doesn't just have the power of death, but of life.
Somehow, someway, he produced life. And again, he is Jack Anubis. Anything is possible for Jack Anubis. Jack Anubis knows the way.
Oh no, is this a boss? Oh yeah! Or maybe.
Oh yeah, well, welcome to the final boss. Good luck!
Wait, what? Did that platform just disappear in front of me?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. No. Okay, imagine I can't actually fight him and I have to do all this. No.
Well. Ooh. Yes, all the spooky ghosts.
I guess there were probably ghosts in Egypt. Probably still are, I guess. Like, that's the thing about a haunted place. It takes a lot of work to get rid of the ghosts. Like, you gotta...
That's why they made mummies after all.
Yeah. I don't know how to stop a mummy, okay? Like, since I grew up Mormon, I know how to get rid of, like, Mormon type demons, okay? But demons from other cultures, I don't know.
Good question. Light the room on fire and run. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fire is good. Yeah.
So I need to climb all this, and this guy can shoot you through walls. So that's fantastic.
Yep. Just set them on fire and color up.
Okay, I've got a grenade, so I guess I can throw grenades at him.
Anubis, now with grenades. You know,
it's like,
that's kind of cool, I guess.
It's like, you can't lock him. This is so bad.
It sure is.
Ho. Okay,
you can see
God, the camera is so awful. It's impossible to deal with.
There's being platforms and bosses can shoot you from everything. Yeah, this is a complete package. Oh, now we're platform, great!
Oh.
The thing is that if I throw the grenade, I'll just be locked into place, so I'm just going to die. Going to try to grab some health.
Yeah, and just about every normal enemies drop some health whenever you kill them. Just gonna be fast enough to catch them. And where are enemies, by the way?
Maybe he's still shooting at me. Okay.
It's a well-built video game.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I still have some life. Okay, so. But I lost the grenade, and I guess it didn't respond.
Yeah, and you had the power to toss grenades during the whole game. It just never really came helpful. It takes so much time to just throw the grenades. You don't know if it's gonna hit. It just hits a small area.
Yeah. With that said, like, this boss fight is proven to be a. Is it a boss fight, or is there just annoying boy in the middle?
It's an actual boss fight.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that we actually have a boss fight, I guess it shouldn't be surprising, but yeah, being able to hit the boss would help. Being able to see the boss's health would help. There are a lot of things that would help here. Now,
Unfortunately,
FYI, I believe Derby Ghost has passed Suki. That or Suki has been behind for a little bit. Technically, Suki could catch up in the 2.5 minutes here, but we've got to hustle. Derby Ghost just got another pyramid orb. Maybe not just, but I believe it says at 6, if you can see at the top right there.
Yip-a-doo.
Yeah.
Yip-a-doo.
And Suki only has 3 at the top right. I finally figured out how to see progress on the HUD 57 minutes in.
He's a little.
Oh yeah, and our timer is a little bit delayed because I messed it up. So I will watch Discord for when time is called, and then I will stop our timer then. Why is it like I don't like this Anubis as much as Jacked Anubis? Like, come on, look at this hefty boy. He's the best.
I'm sorry, I put him in the wash. I thought it would help. He just shrank a little bit. He's a bit. Poor Jacked Anubis. First the corn of shame, now this.
Oh, this is Janked Anubis. Oh, Escorian in chat said that. Thank you, chat.
Yep.
Okay, 1 minute
well
left.
Played. But God knows we're gonna end up with a whole Anubis family by the end of this.
Ugh. Okay, I guess. You know what? The Anubis family, that could be a sitcom. That'd be fine.
Oh God. I'm sure.
A sitcom with all, like, the Egyptian gods living in an apartment in, like, San Francisco. I'd watch that.
What would you call it then?
I'm just trying to think.
All of them tend to have animal heads. Well, a lot of them at very least. Egyptian mythology is
just trying
weird.
And that is time, everybody. Woo! Yes, it looks like I stopped time a little bit early, but that's because I started time very much late on accident. It's not my fault, okay? You can go ahead and blame LiveSplit for crashing when I refuse to update it. That's the thing. You don't click yes or no when it says new updates are available, because even if you click no to do you want to update, it makes everything not work. Now, with that said, it's very clear, Neitzel, you technically got pretty close. You might have taken the lead at the end. With that said, you're a zombie and you don't count because Yagamoth is our winner.
You don't have to think about that.
Yeah, Yagamoth, our winner. It appears that Derby Ghost takes second and Tsukigato third. Of course, our referees will verify this. Let me go ahead and invite Yagamoth to come and chat if he would like. Yeah, how do you feel the players did?
Oh, they did great. They did great. They did some good progress here. I thought there were more people that get stuck with the bonus stage gimmick, but they'll progress. And they made it all the way up to the final boss on this. Yeah. Ain't no shame in that.
Honestly, I think that, you know, there were fairly even levels of skill between the players. I don't think any of them absolutely blew my mind, but they all did pretty well with this. With that said, we have Yagamoth here. Hello, Yagamoth, and congratulations on your victory.
Whoa, that's unexpected.
Hello.
Okay,
wow.
You say it's unexpected. Talk to me a little bit. Why do you feel that way?
Well, the short version is I felt like that's how I tend to play these blind races normally. I just start really slowly until I understand what's going on. So I feel like I was just going generally rather slow.
Yeah, like, I do think that, like, at least in the beginning, people took a little while to figure out how the levels worked, sort of what flow there was, if there was any. And then pretty much everybody got stuck on the bonus stage. I love that the bonus stage, especially the first one, was, like, the worst level of the game and required.
Yep. Yeah. What do you call a bonus stage that's mandatory?
Yeah, I guess it's not much of a bonus level if it's mandatory. It's just you have to beat it. That was weird because I figured, oh, it's just an in-between level, so I initially intentionally died. And I was like, wait, leave levels or whatever, quit game or return to menu. It was like, that's not the right thing. So I just beat the thing instead.
You just survived. Suppose that.
Yeah, yeah. So did I have to ask your overall opinion of the game? What do you think of the game? Is this like enjoyable at all?
Yes, to an extent. It is a bit janky, a bit like floaty, let's put it this way, especially since it feels like you're ice skating the entire time when you're playing this.
Yep.
It's not terrible. What I will say, as probably the best part about this game is, whoever like did the level design and implemented the arrows, they were really clever about it because that was well done. Because basically the arrow at some point pointed in one direction, and then it was just kind of a roundabout tunnel to the other side of the room I was just previously in, just so I would know where to go. That was actually pretty nice.
Yeah, the arrows do point the most direct direction where the orb is, but it's just a little workaround about it. There's just one solid wall in the way.
Right, that one would be a thing too. Sometimes you can maybe with grenade boost over it, which might be a thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but how would you feel the game would be here if I told you that the point you'd reach was actually the final boss?
Well, that was the final boss.
That's the final boss.
Oh, okay. I did not keep track of how many levels I've beaten at all. It just kind of felt like I was going slow.
The game only has about 4 levels, 8 if you count the bonus stages.
Oh, that's why there's 8. Like, I didn't feel like I was at the last level at all.
No, this is all the game has. Otherwise, here it's core attack, a time attack, and a hidden object level afterwards. That makes you redo all the levels. That's it.
Wow, that is very short. That will probably not be worth the price, but if it was like $5, it would be reasonable, I would say.
Real budget title if it could.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah,
Welcome
I
to
figured,
Anubis II.
Yeah.
By the time I got to the boss, I was like, oh, let's see if I can just maybe skip that guy, because initially it seemed like the platform just disappeared right under me, so I figured maybe I have to beat the boss first to climb up. But no, I think I just needed to beat that thing, which means the many enemies in the previous section were probably to power up my projectile.
I think so. Yeah, that's one of the nasty things about this, that it, not necessarily Gradius syndrome per se, but it is annoying syndrome.
It's easy to snowball and to lose that snowball if you're not careful.
Yeah, definitely. What I was a bit surprised by was when I fell down once, it was just an entire life gone, and I have no idea what happens if I lose all of my lives.
So you just get back to the menu. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like when you lose on the bonus stage, you just ask you to replay, and that's it. You start over.
The entire level or from the checkpoint?
The entire level.
The entire level.
Yeah.
But the final stage was, that stage with the boss, I was on it as well. Well, since it's pretty short, it wasn't that bad to die on the boss.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except that
I'm still not sure if I was doing the right thing to actually defeat him.
You were doing the right thing. You were actually doing the right thing. The staff, check the run of it here, and the staff and your projectiles won't do jack all on this here. You gotta use grenades on it.
Yeah.
I did see there were grenades like above when I climbed up a bit.
Well, the thing is that it's like I got the second grenade, and then I died, and the game removes the grenade in that case. And it didn't look like it would spawn, so I was like, yeah, I'm just going to use the staff. And yeah, that was... But fun pick.
Yeah, it was fun. Well, thank you so much, Neitzel and Polk. Neitzel for being our zombie, Polk for choosing the game, and congratulations to Yagamoth. I want to say thank you to the other players today as well, because you set aside time to entertain us, and we had a lot of fun. I very much appreciate what you have done playing today. Yagamoth, what are you playing these days? Have anything fun going on over at your stream?
Well, I mean, I actually just finished playing Final Fantasy VIII, but besides that, I like to play challenges of various games, so not sure what's next. Maybe some stupid Terraria challenge again.
Ooh, okay. That sounds great. Yeah, I've seen you play in Terraria every once in a while. It's fun that you're getting into some of the challenge runs. I haven't actually streamed myself playing anything in a while, but I probably will in a minute, so that should be fun. Yeah, well, thank you all so much. In chat, we are going to do a sub choice raffle to choose a sub. If you have been subbed for 12 months or more, each anniversary you do have a point, so you are welcome. If you type booty butt as one word in chat and you have a sub anniversary, I will have you entered in to draw. Otherwise, Neitzel, Polk, Yagamoth, thank you so much. Take care, friends.
Take care.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
Heck yeah. Now, see ya. Now, everybody, I am going to run a quick ad because I need to run to the restroom. This will give you time to type booty butt if you would so desire, and I will be right back, and I will draw from any of you who have done that. So, see you in a minute.